Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So, are you tired of not being able to find your glasses, your phone, your remote? So, you won't believe how these 5 decluttering checklists are revolutionizing the way that people are approaching decluttering and succeeding at decluttering their homes and simplifying their lives. So, if you're overwhelmed by clutter and searching for ways to live a simpler life with less stuff and less stress, these 5 decluttering checklists might be the solution that you've been looking for. So, while each one is uniquely different, you'll actually be able to achieve exactly the same results. They'll show you how to get started, how to find the time to declutter, how to stay motivated, and how to maintain your clutter-free home. So face it, dealing with clutter it's really painful, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose focus when you're surrounded by clutter. But rather than letting it get to you, why not try using checklists to help overcome the many emotions associated with clutter? So checklists provide a left brain approach to dealing with clutter because they're linear and they're logical. I happen to be a checklist junkie or fanatic, whatever you want to call it. When I want or need to get something done, I make a checklist. So for grocery shopping, planning a party, packing for a trip, decluttering my home, because a good checklist is like a secret weapon. It's a simple tool that helps you get things done in an organized, disciplined, and an efficient manner. So checklists give you an advantage because they streamline the process, making even the largest tasks much more manageable and less daunting, just one check at a time. So while this simple tool might seem boring at first, if you're facing an overwhelming project like decluttering your home, a checklist might be just the solution that you've been looking for a long time. So in its purest form, a checklist is an easy-to-follow roadmap that helps your brain organize and make sense of all the clutter, creating a process for you to follow so that you can accomplish your decluttering goals. So a checklist is basically a left brain approach to decluttering, and it's important because it provides a clear starting point. This is especially helpful for those of you who have a hard time knowing where to begin. Number 2, it simplifies the process. And number 3, it inspires motivation and momentum. So by reducing the distractions, it helps you prioritize the task at hand. And number 5, it boosts productivity by breaking down large tasks so you feel much more successful. And number 6, it alleviates the stress and the overwhelm that you feel in control of the process. And number 7, it avoids fatigue by allowing you to pace yourself. You stop when you need to and you restart, where you left off. It's pretty obvious. And also it builds confidence. So working through the list, checking things off, empowers you because you can see progress. And number 9, it instills good habits because it helps you understand and master and adopt the decluttering mindset and skills. And number 10, it inspires a positive mindset because it encourages progress one check mark at a time. So because each person's decluttering journey is different, I've created 5 uniquely different decluttering checklists for you to try. Each one is based on what your specific struggle might be. Likely you're going to discover that one works better for you than another, but I encourage you to try them all because you might discover that one works best for you and one might work, for one project, and then another one might work best for another project. So the 5 decluttering checklists that are changing the way people declutter their homes. Now, if you want to receive these, you can either email me at ritawilkins@ritawilkins.com, and we will personally send you either one or all 5, whatever you choose. They are free PDFs, or you can go to my website, Rita Wilkins, and also just sign up. But you do have to sign up to receive these. So the first one is called the Quick Start Guide. It's a home decluttering checklist. It offers an easy-to-follow step-by-step guide to get you started in an area of your home that bothers you the most. So that could be your kitchen counter, it could be, a junk drawer, it could be your night tables. but it's a comprehensive checklist of items throughout your home that are frequently overlooked. And it helps you experience quick, visible results. And it demonstrates a methodology for selecting a specific area, creating a vision for what that area could look like, so you know how to maintain a clutter-free space in the future. The second checklist is called the Minimalist Home Decluttering Checklist. It helps you identify areas that need to be decluttered by classifying them into 4 categories: unwanted, unloved, unnecessary, and unused. And it also demonstrates the minimalist methodology to keep only the things that you love, need, and will use. And it also helps you stay focused on what's important and meaningful and what's not. And then the minimalist approach is inspiring, and it's also motivating. And the third checklist is 100 items to declutter right now. It's a minimalist home decluttering checklist. So it's very comprehensive. It goes room by room, area by area. It helps you to see items that you may not even notice. And once you use this checklist, you'll kind of laugh at yourself because you realize that is clutter and it's doing nothing for you. You haven't used it in a while and you don't need it anymore. So it assists you in paring down your belongings to only what you need, love, and will use, just like a minimalist. And then it's also a visual tool and guide for motivating those of you who want to declutter but need help finding the time. So it could really be done in very small steps, one drawer, one closet, one pantry at a time. So, and it also has an opportunity for you to have reflections and lessons learned during that decluttering session, so that when you go back to it later on, you're going to remember what you got out of it and how easy it was to use. Number 4 is called Rita's Minimalist Closet Decluttering Checklist. This checklist provides a step-by-step guide that keeps you on track to have an organized, highly functional closet. It distills a much larger project by simplifying the process into 3 steps: to sort, organize, and maintain. And then it also demonstrates how to maintain a clutter-free closet. And then also that provides you time to reflect and also lessons learned. And the last one of the 5 is one of my favorites. And I had fun doing this one on one of those crazy mood days. So it's called the Funniest Closet Decluttering Checklist Ever. So what this does is it invites you to have fun decluttering by inviting you to laugh at yourself, using humor, authenticity, self-deprecation, and helps you discover items that are taking up room in your closet that you can't believe that you ever wore or you ever bought. So using the category method of decluttering to sort through your closet over a 30-day period. So it also helps install good habits to maintain a clutter-free closet. Excuse me. And it inspires a more mindful approach to purchasing. Excuse me. So get started decluttering your home with the 1 check mark at a time. So if you're seeking solutions to declutter your closet, try these checklists. They offer practical tools and tips that will help you, and you're not going to find them on TikTok. So imagine the weight and the burden lifted from your shoulders once you reduce the number of possessions, so that you can free up space in your home and in your mind, just 1 check mark at a time. So remember, if you want to receive just 1 or all 5 of these decluttering checklists, you must sign up by either emailing me at ritawilkins@ritawilkins.com or go to my website, Rita Wilkins. I hope this helps, and I would love to hear back from you as to which one you like best and which ones work, better than others for you.